never pray to God anymore. I'd rather no one hurt me.
Yo, what's good, my fellow Hollows? It's your boy, the Hollow Panther, coming at you with another amazing one. And let's go! We hit it to 300 subscribers. Thank you all for getting me up to 300 subscribers. And I'm here to keep my promise. This series is gonna be a full movie special. And this special is gonna be what if Deku was gone. So before I start this movie special, I'm gonna give a quick disclaimer. Deku won't be getting one for all, and Deku won't be getting a adult form like Gon did, because no one in MHA can heal Deku after using it. So no adult Gon. So the only abilities that Deku gonna have is Gon physical strength and abilities, and his Gunkin abilities. His net ability like Gunkin, rock, paper, and scissors. That's the only net abilities he's getting. So no adult Deku, and Deku won't be having one for all. During the series, I will tell you who is gonna have one for all. So let me stop rambling on. And Deku is gonna be the reincarnation of Gon. So let me stop rambling on. Let me give you the full series of what if Deku was gone. Alright, so the story we're not gonna start out with Inko, but it's gonna start out with Gon. He's in the hospital, just finished his battle with Nepepido. And Killua is racing to the clock to get his sister to Gon so she can release all the negative net energy out of Gon. But he would keep on getting delayed by his older brother, Illumi, and the other services of the Zoldyck family try to get his Killua's younger sister back home. But Killua finally made it to go in hospital room, but it was too late. Gon already passed away. Killua was crying like, no, I'm too late. It's like, I probably still have some time. Alaka, please heal him, please. And the doctor says, I'm sorry, young lad. Your friend's dead. And Killua started crying like, Gon! I failed you. I wish I was here sooner. Then gonna switch to Gon's perspective. He woke up in a dark room. Suddenly, the god of all creation came to him. Said, young lad, young freaks. And Gon said, wait, you know me? Of course, young lad. Of course, young freaks. I do know you. You left this world too early. But I can give you a second chance in life. I can reincarnate you to a different time in this era. So you can live your life, and you still will have all your net ability. But here's the thing, young freaks. I will not give you your adult form that you use against Nepepido, because I'm not giving you another chance and not giving you a second chance in life. I'm not giving you a third chance in life if you try to pull that stunt again. So I am taking your adult form away from you. So we're not going to prevent. So I can prevent you from being in that same state you was in your past life. Go say, oh, okay, I understand. So the god of creation just snapped his finger and said, then suddenly Gon woke up. Suddenly Gon thought we switched to Inko expected. The doctor said, come on, Mr. Midoriya, keep pushing. One more good push. And Inko was screaming out in pain, and she finally gave birth to the baby, Izuku Midoriya. Suddenly, Gon woke up. He in a hospital room again. He was just crying. He said, then suddenly she gave the child to Iko. Like, so, she's like, what? And seeing, all you see is a little boy with moppy black hair with green tips on the top, and and bright yellow eyes. And Sashi saw the bright yellow eyes. He said, "Girl, have you been cheating on me?" And Inko said, "No, Sashi, I haven't." Said, "Why my son has yellow eyes? None of us have yellow eyes. You have green eyes. I have green eyes, black eyes. No way in hell this is my child." Then the doctor run some tests and draw. After a while, he said, Mr. Adoria, this is your child. You run all the tests. He is your. This is you are the father of this child. So I said, oh, so why his eyes are yellow? It's probably a mutation from his quirk. He said, oh, okay. So we got a time skip of three to a 3 years time skip. Inko Iko was raising her baby boy Azuku, and Asaki got a call on his phone. He's telling him he had a job offering in across seas, and he said, of course, sir, I will gladly accept it. And Iko said, oh, what happened, dear? Like, it's my job. My job just called me. They gave me they asked me, they gave me an offer to go across seas to get it pays more better if I go across seas. Like, wow, congratulations, honey. But the sad part about I have to leave you and little Zuku behind. Ego said, don't worry about it. Go fulfill your dreams, dear." And Nasashi kissed Inko on the cheek, said, "Thank you." Then months later, Asashi took this thing, saying, all right, dear, I'm off." And Inko gave Asashi, both Inko and Zuko gave Asashi one more big hug, and he went off to his work off seas. So we're gonna do a year later. Deku was playing with Bakugo and Bakugo is other goon, and they were just kicking the ball around, just having fun. And Bakugo ran Azuki's bucket and said, huh. Then he said, oh, he put his name around it spells Deku. Deku Azuki was sad, like, that ain't my name, Kachan. Like, it suits you. Deku, it suits you. It means you're useless. I can't wait to see. Probably gonna have a useless quirk too. When I get my quirk, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better than during the time in preschool. Bakugo started sparking. He said, "Whoa, teacher, Bakugo just unlocked his quirk." Like, whoa! Everybody say, "Whoa, that's so amazing! He's gonna be a great hero." And Bakugo's ego started building up. He said, "Yeah, I am gonna be a great hero." Then, during the time, Deku seems kind of, to him, it's like, he feel like kind of funny, because Deku was like stronger than an average person, for an average kid. He can lift 1 ton. He can run extremely fast for his age. Everybody was at first. The first Deku saw it was just his quirk. Probably his quirk he unlocked his quirk. He unlocked his quirk, but he didn't. He just brushed it off or something. And was starting to see that Deku he started lifting he's stronger than average average preschoolers. And she took Izuku to the quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor tested him out. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Midoriya, but your son's quirkless." And Inko said, "Wait, what? It can't be. My son, my baby boy Izuku is faster and stronger than the average preschooler. He's stronger and he's strong. I saw him lift one ton, one ton. My our our couch. Saw him lift our couch one day after losing his All Might toy underneath the couch. He just lifted the couch and grabbed it. So you telling me he don't have a quirk? He had to have a super strength, a super strength quirk, a strength quirk, or son. I'm sorry, because he had the extra pinky joint on his toe. So that means you're quirkless. I don't, probably naturally strong. And naturally, then after a while, Go took Deku back home. And Deku was sitting in his, when watching all my films, said, "Hey mom, can I still be a hero without a quirk?" Inko was just tearing up and saying, "I'm sorry, Izuku, but so sorry, Izuku." He wiped the tear up like, "Don't you give up on your dreams. You can become a hero. You just need to start training and getting your body. You already physically strong and physically fast. Just start training, my dear son. You just need to start training." And Lucas wiped the tear off his face. He said, "All right, mom, I will start training." So UA is going to be a college in this one. So during the time Deku was getting, when Bakugo and them found out he was quirkless, that's when he would start calling him Deku even more, and started bullying him and his goons. And during the time that Bakugo was bullying him, he started training even harder and harder, increasing his strength, endurance, his stamina. He was getting even stronger and he was starting getting the same belt as Gon at when he was he was around Gon's age. He started having the physique of Gon. So we get to the middle of his middle school career, of his middle of it, the second year in middle school. He was just training and doing meditation. Like one day during his meditation, he woke up in a black. He was in some black room. Suddenly he saw a kid with black with his hair all spiked up with green tips like him, and also have yellow eyes. And the strange boy said, "Oh, hello. Oh, hey. It's finally good to meet you. Meet you, Izuku." And Izuku said, "Huh? You know who I am? Who are you? I don't know who you are." "Oh, where's my manners? My name is Gun Freaks, and I'm your reincarnation." And Izuku said, "Wait, what? My reincarnation?" And Gun started laughing. "Yeah, your reincarnation. I'm you. That, to be more frank, you're me." Like, what? How? So, go explain what happened to him during his past life. "So, you went to your adult form and killed Nepe Pino, this chimera ant named Nepe Pino, but that caused you to die." And Lucas started freaking out. Wait. So I have that adult form? So I go. Go say, don't worry, Izuku. When I was reincarnated, the god of creation told me I can't. He took away my adult form ability, so you don't have that ability. It's like, oh, thank goodness. So what are you doing here? I'm here to train you. You feel like you've been trained during your life, but you haven't unlocked your Nen ability. Then Zuko tilted his head like, "Wait, what's Nen? You mean my quirk?" Like, and Gon tilted his head like, what's a quirk? Then Deku explained to Gon what a quirk was. He said a quirk is a superpower that when you were at the age of 4, and you, and you could do. It's one or two ways you deal with your quirk. You become a pro. You can learn and train to become a pro hero, or become a villain and do whatever you want with your quirk. Gon said, interesting. And now Izuku said, what's Nen? And Gon tried his best to explain to Izuku what Nen was. He said, oh, Nen is an ability that everyone has. Everyone has Nen, Izuku. So, so what is Nen? And Gon scratched his head like, oh, let me show you. Yeah, wait, what do you mean? Then Gon went to like Gonken paper. They shot the Gonken paper at Zuko, causing him to fall back a few feet. And Zuko said, ow, what was that for? Oh, that was my Gonken paper. That's one of my Nen abilities. So that's Nen. So it's like it's physical energy that you can create with Nen. Yeah, pretty much. So then he focused Nen on his eyes. So you also could, like, with practice, you can focus Nen in your eyes using Zetsu. So huh? Yeah, that's a point of using Nen. Nen is give you like physical, giving you physical strength ability, so you can. It's our version of quirks. Nen is like your version of quirks. So suddenly a big flashing light came like, oh, hello again, God of Creation. Zuko said, oh, what is that? Oh, that's the God of Creation that reincarnated me. Then God of Creation said, oh yes, hello again, Gon. And yes, young Mizuku Midoriya, you are the reincarnation of this kid, this young lad. And let me properly explain what Nen is. So, the God of Creation explains what Nen was, and something that surprised Zuku. The God of Creation said Nen was here before quirks. So before quirks was ever was discovered, we had Nen as our base of power. People can use Nen abilities like Gungan paper and stuff, or his Gunken skill sets. And Lucas said, "Oh, but I got one question. But Gunken move settings have a downside." And Gon said, "Oh, a downside? What is it? You you just standing there. You can't move from this spot. You have to stay in one spot and concentrate on your Nen energy. You are just a sitting target for people to attack you." Yeah. Now I think about it. You're right. I am. You're right. It's as you could sigh a bit. Like, you just realized that. You. So so just gunk and paper you just had. Oh no, I got more ability. Let me show you. Like okay. So suddenly Zuko, the Gon said gun can scissors. It slashed Zuku's shirt in half. He said, Zuko said, my shirt. That's my Gungan scissors. Okay, so, and I have one more. Yeah, Deku said, I'm afraid to ask, what is it? Then finally Gon said, gun can rock! Then he punched Izuku straight in his stomach, causing him to cough up a little bit of blood, and Izuku flew back several feet. Izuku said, what the heck? Yep, this is my Gunkin Rock, my strongest one. The Gunkin Paper is my only range attack. The Gunkin Scissor is my slicing attack, and my Gunkin Rock is my power move. My signature power move. Like what? It could easily break through rock and cement. What about iron? Maybe you could be the first person to break through the solid iron with your training. The more you train with it, like, all right. So when will we start? We can start right now if you want. First thing first, you need to unlock your nen abilities. Suddenly, the god of creation just poked a hole into Deku's stomach, and suddenly a wave of nen just flowing around Izuku, like, whoa, what is this? And the god of creation said, "Is this, young Midoriya, is your nen? You have a lot. You have the same amount of nen energy like Gon does." And Izuku was looking around and say, "Whoa, so this is my nen ability? I feel more stronger than I was before." So all right, and first thing first, I'm gonna teach you Gungan paper. Let's begin, Izuku. So we're gonna do a time skip to the beginning of the first year of high school. Deku he's pretty decent. He's a pro on the Gungan paper on his Gungan paper attack. So he been training on Gungan paper and doing more and learn and found a book on Nen in the libraries. But it was then he did all the steps of Nen in his final year of middle school and his second year and finally his third year of middle school. And when he started high school, he already mastered all the Nen steps. Nempo. So Deku now doing his Gunkin training. So he was just doing Gunkin paper. He's a pro in his Gunkin paper. So you're gonna do another time. So he was just finishing training. Was just doing his daily jog. Then he saw that boy with black hair and red eyes had one of his arms hardened. It was looking at two girls getting scared by a man with some type of giant vacation quirk. And Zuko said, "Huh? It seems like those girls need help." Then Zuko dashed there, like, "Hey, what are you doing? Leave these girls alone?" And the guy said, "Where is the police station?" He's like, "Oh, you want to know where the police station at? Oh, it's right over there." He pointed where the police station was at. He said, "Thank you." And he walked away. It's only a girl with pink skin, with raccoon eyes, with black eye, with black, like say like black, like raccoon eyes. Let's say that. And she's like, "Oh, thank you for saving my friends." Like, oh, you're welcome. He started smiling like, "Oh, my name is Zuku Midoriya. It's nice to meet you. But like, who are you guys? And the two girls said their names, and the with the pink skin, he said, "Oh, my name is Mina Ashida, and nice to meet you, Zuki. And thanks for seeing my friends." He's like, "No problem, Mina." So you saw her uniform. So you go to the high school in the south. So yeah. Oh, what high school you go to? Oh, I'll go to the high school in the east. I was just doing some. I was doing my day jogging for my training, so I could get my dirt and my stamina up. And Mina said, "Wow, you really are strong." Oh, so hope you guys will be all right for now. And the two girls said, "Yeah, thanks to you." And Mina and the other girls just went out to do some karaoke or something. And Zuko said, "All right, have fun." And Zuko went back to jogging. The boy with black hair with red eyes said, "Hey, how can you like? Why was? Weren't you afraid? Weren't you scared? He was big and taller and stronger than you. Like, yeah, I'm scared a little bit, but those two girls needed my help. I couldn't just sit there and allow them to get hurt. Hey, what's? Hey, I never, you know, oh, you must be in the same school as Mina, right?" He said, "Yeah, my name is Injiro Kirishima. Nice to meet you." "Oh, I already heard you're Zuka Midoriya." Like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you. So, what's your quirk?" She said, "Oh, I have a hardening quirk." Like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Huh? Hey, Kirishima. He said, "Oh, what is it, Midoriya? How about me and you train? I help you get your quirk stronger, and you help me get me stronger. I do need a good training partner." Kirishima said, oh, he smiled and said, "All right." Then fist bumped, and they both of those strange numbers, and and both during the time. So we're gonna do a few months later. Both Kirishima and Deku was training. We're doing some training, and after a while, one day of his training, or their training, Kirishima said, "Run up to Deku." Deku was surprised. He dyed his hair was dyed red, and it was all spiked up. He said, "Hey man, what's up?" Like, and Deku said, "Oh hey Kirishima, like, I see what you done in your hair." Like, "Oh, I dyed it red and spiked it up, so to honor my favorite hero." And Zuko said, "Oh, what's your favorite hero?" And then Kirishima said, "Oh, my favorite hero is the chivalrous hero, Crimson Riot." Like, whoa. He's like, "Whoa, he is wow, Crimson Riot? Yeah, yeah, I heard he was one of the best hero. He's the best, one of the best heroes." And Kirishima said, "Yeah, man, he is. I want to be like him someday." Oh man, he's so man. Zuko smiled and said, "Hope you can, maybe, man." They fist bumped. He said, and Kirishima said, "Oh, what's your favorite hero, Zuko?" Like, "Oh, my favorite hero is the number one hero, All Might. I want to be, I want to pass him someday." Of course, and he's still a hero nerd, but instead of wanting to be exactly like All Might, he wants to surpass All Might. So that, so that, so Deku and Kirishima continued on with their training. Went to the gym and continued their training, and they ran into some guy with a guy with gray hair with the same sharp teeth as Kirishima. Like, "Hey Kirishima, you see that guy over there?" I'm like, "Yeah." You seem pretty strong. What test the strength out? The strength out. We go to the. He said, "Hey man," and the guy with the gray hair said, "You talking to me?" And Zuko said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you. I want to see how strong you are. We'll go in the ring. The guy said, "Oh, okay," and they both got in the ring. Suddenly, the guy was hardening his skin into like straight iron. You're like, wait, what? He could harden his skin into iron, huh? All right. Let me. I've been working on my. And then my. He said I've been working on Gunkin Rock. So let me see. I can at least break through his steel offense. Then the match began. Deku was just the guy with the metal quirk was weird. Was confused. Saying, "Why are you just standing there?" Suddenly, he went to the same stance as Gon is in the thumbnail. He's then all he said is gun, can, rah. Then Ted said like I can't let him use the attack. Then he dashed towards him. He said rock. Then punched the guy with the metal cork in his gut. He caught the man to crack his metal cork up. He managed to cough a little bit of blood, tiny bit of blood. He went back a bit like, what the hell? Suzuki said, ah! Suzuki said, ah! Damn, I still need more practice on that. That hurt. That cork is strong. Like, hey man, your cork is really strong. Yeah, I'm like, what you did pretty strong. He showed the little chip, the little crack on his iron, on his iron, on his cork. Like, wow, man, it's a crack in a bit. That's and the guy with the gray hair turned off the cork and said, "Hey, man, I like it. I like your style. My name is Tetsu Tetsu. What's your name?" "Oh, my name is Izuku Midoriya." They both shake, and the guy and he said, and I'm Andrew Kirishima. Nice to meet you, Tetsu Tetsu. Like, nice to meet you too, man. And they both all three of them fist bumped. He said, "All right, let's continue. Want to join us in training? We all trying to get stronger." Like Tetsu Tetsu said, "Of course, man. I'm down for a little more training." So we're gonna time skip for their second year of high school. Deku is now mastered Gungan paper and sort of in the middle in the middle is a pro in Gungan scissors and almost a pro in Gungan rock. But so him and he's still been training with Kirishima and Tetsu Tetsu. They were still doing some training. After a while, Deku ran into Mina again. And Deku said, "Oh, hey, Mina. Oh, Mina. Hey, it's funny to see you again." Like, Mina said, "Oh, hello. Well, hello, like Midoriya, right? Yeah. It's good to see you too. So, what you up to?" I'm just doing some jogging, doing some jogs." Like, "Oh, mind I join you?" And Mina said, "Oh, okay." So both Mina and Deku was doing some jogging around, doing their jog. After they done their jog, they were doing some stretches and talking and just talking. So it's our second year of high school, huh? Mina said, "Yeah." "So what's your plans after our third year?" I said, "Oh, I plan to go to UA University." But Deku eyes wide say, "Wait, you going to UA University too?" And Mina said, "Yeah, I'm going there too." Like, wow. So that's why you've been training with Kirishima lately. Yep. Yeah. Me and Kirishima trying to get stronger to get to, so we could get to UA. Yo, and you went to whisper in me and I have a secret training spot that Kirishima and Tetsu Tetsu don't know about. And like I could show you where it is. He'd probably help you with your quirk. Oh, I never got the chance to know what your quirk was. And Mina said, "Oh, I have an acid quirk." Like, oh, that's pretty cool. All right, this place definitely can help you with your quirk. Like the Deku said, "Oh, follow me." So both both Zuku and so gonna do time skip a few days. So a few hours later, they made it to Dagobah Beach. So Amina said, "Whoa, that's a lot of garbage around here." Like, yeah. So I could this place I could allow to use my quirk up, use my abilities all I want. I've been training my one ability, training all my abilities to to make them even stronger. Even help me get my fight with get my spars with Testu. So so Amina said, "What is your ability? Your quirk?" Oh, he scratched the back and said, "Here's the thing, I'm quirkless." Like, what? But I have something better than a quirk. And Mia said, "What is it?" Oh, let me sh- let me show you. And Deku went to a nearby, so near to a near a washing machine. He went to the thing to the stance that you see in the thumbnail Gon doing. He said, "Gon can rock." They punched the washing machine, causing a huge dent into the washing machine. Mino's eyes wide and say, "Whoa, what 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 is that?" That's one of my net abilities. That's what I call Gunkin Rock. I can use that. This is it can enhance my strength to make a dent into any type of metal. I, during the time I'm training, doing my special training, I could only manage to make a huge dent on it. So, the man said, "Wow, that's pretty amazing." Like, thanks. So it's probably a good place to test your acid quirk. It'll lots of metal and also help us. It is good to clean the beach up. And we gotta have this and we gotta have the space to train here. You say, all right, let's get this. Let's get this started. So during the time during the rest of their second years of high school, both Deku and Mina was training their quirks on all the rubble and stuff. Deku was now a master of Gunkin scissors, and he learns a new trick that Gon never thought of. He thought using both of his hands for his Gunkin scissors. So instead of just using his one hand, holding the one hand, both holding his, just using a single slash, he could use a X-shaped slash with both fingers. So he called it the X slicer. So it also he learned how to rapid fire his Gunkin paper. But he hasn't learned any new tricks with his Gunkin rock. All thing he could do was just use one of his fist, a singular punch and fist motion. Cause because it takes a while for his Gunkin rock to charge, and he been writing all his abilities, all new tricks he could do with his Gunkin, with his Gunkin rock, with his Gunkin paper and scissors. But for his rock, he was still stumped. So how should he? He think he could keep on making it stronger. He could make it. He could break through metal, through solid steel if he wants to, but he only gonna have that one downside. He's a sitting target. He could easily get himself hurt or killed if he just stands there. He only can do a little bit of movements in his. If he moved too much, his flow and then flow will just deplete, and then you gotta start all over again. So Deku during the time, Deku was try to limit him standing still the most. That's his only downside. He can't move around that much. His Gunkin and his rock when he used Gunkin rock. So Deku was trying to keep on thinking and thinking like, how how can I increase my movement when I'm charging my Gunkin rock? So if having someone try to attack me when I'm in the middle of charging it. So Deku was still thinking about it, but he never found a good solution to his problem. So we're gonna do another time skip to the end of their third year of high school. The teacher to to walking in the class with papers in his hands, like, all right, here are some altitude tests, so to find out to which college you guys want to go to, or if you do want to go to college. He said they threw him the paper in there, like, what the point? You all gonna take the hero path, and everyone in Deku class was using their quirks and showing off their quirks. The teacher said, settle down, settle down. The Bakugo said, hey, teach, don't lump me up with these extras. And everybody said, come on, Baku, why you have to be such a jerk? Like, and Baku continued his rant, like, they're probably going to be sidekicks with some D-list heroes. And he went up to his desk, like, I'm going, like, no, because I'm going to enroll in the UA University, become the best hero, better than All Might, and be the richest hero in the world. He said, oh, Zuku Midoriya, you said you also go in the UA University. And Bakugo steps glare at Zuku and say, what? Deku? He's like, oh, hey, Kachan. And if you went, Bakugo tried to explode. Deku yanked the notebook out the way, so Bakugo exploded his desk. He said, don't you dare, don't you dare even go try to apply to UA. You quirkless bastard. And Zuko said, how many times have this quirkless bastard beat your ass, Kachan? And Kachan and Bakugo stopped a bit, like, huh? He's like, shut up, Deku, you shitty nerd. He's like, oh, so you're mad because I'm in the lead I'm in the lead in our little our rivalry to 21 to 19. And the two wins you got that from because your lackey joined in the fight. So, okay, that's all. Then the bell rings. Bakugo put his arms around on Zuko's shoulder. Bad black smoke was coming out. Like, don't you dare apply to UA. Yeah. Oh, and Deku, if you want a quirk so badly, do a swan dive down on the school roof. You probably get a quirk in your next life. He thought then he walked with his goons like, and Zuko and said like, really? Why would he say that? He's trying to be a hero. What kind of hero tell someone to take a swan dive off the school roof? Some hero. He's not gonna make it far. And Zuko packed his bag, and he called Mina up. He said, "Hey Mina, you want to do some training after? I just got done with class. You want to do some training at Deku Beach? Because in their third year, they finally cleaned up Deku Beach, And now they just do. Then now Mina and Deku just be training there. Just be training there. So Mina said, "Oh, of course." And Deku said, "All right, I'll see you. I'll see you later. I'll see you then." And Mina said, "All right." And Deku said in his head, like, "All right." Me and Mina have been talking and training for years, for mentally 2 years, and I really do like her. It's time to hope. It's time for me to confess how I feel about Mina. I had to do this. He took a deep breath and he headed to Degba B. But the sludge villain attack did not happen to a different person. And All Might offered the quirk to that different person too. And he accepted it. So Deku finally made it to Degba Beach. And Mina was already there stretching, doing some stretches. And Deku said, "Alright, there she is." And Deku said, "Hey Mina." Like, "Oh, Izuku, you're here." So both Mina and Deku were doing some stretches. Like, "Oh, Mina, I have something to ask you." I, like, "Oh, what is it, Izuku?" Okay, and he said, like, "Come on, you can do this. Just tell her how you feel." He said, "Mina." Said, "Yes, Izuku. I really, we've been good friends for like good 2 to 3 years. Ever since, yeah. What about it?" He said, "Ever since I met you, I see how brave, funny, and how strong you are, and that's all I really like about you, Mina." Mina started blushing like, "Oh, Mizuki, what are you trying to say?" "I'm trying to say, Mina, that I love you, and I really want to be with you." And Mina started blushing a bit like, "Mizuki, you really?" "Yeah, Mina, of course. Hope you feel the same way." And Mina just grabbed hold, jumped on Zuko and started passively kissed on his lips. Said, I always felt the same way, Zuko. I was just waiting for you to finally muster the courage to tell me." So, what did it make us? It make us a couple now. Since you started passively kissing Izuku, Izuku accepted the kiss, though they were just kissing on Dagobah Beach for a good 2 to 3 minutes. After a while, they embraced the kiss, and he said, "All right." So we got 10. He has 10 months of training. Want to do some more? Want to do some training? If our 10 months of me and said, "Oh, cool, yeah." So Mia said, "What about one of the days during our month of training we could go out for our first date?" And Lucas said, "Oh, of course." And he smiled. And he gave him a smile. Gave me a smile. Like, so during the 10 months of training, both Deku and Mina was trained for 5 months of their training. They were training together. We're training together and stuff. And on the on one in some in the third week of their 4th month of training, they went on their first date. They went to the movies. And went to the movie and spent and had fun and talk and did a lot of talk. Then went out for dinner. Went out for burgers. Then finally in their fifth month of training, they both agreed to do some solo training the rest of the 5 months of training. So Deku was training more on his gunk and rock ability. He's almost there for mastering it. So during the rest of the 5 months of training, Deku finally mastered his Gunkin Rock, and he tried to think of more different ways to use it. So Deku haven't figured it out yet. But Deku have finally have a good idea how to use Gunkin, use figure out a new move for Gunkin Rock. So Deku just focused both of his nen abilities on his left, both of his hands. So he call it the Gunkin Rock dual fist mode. So that, but the dual fist mode is less stronger than the regular Gunkin Rock. So that able to him that he could give him that is give him more movement speed, so he could just just straight up punch his opponent in his face and still give him an extra oomph of power on his fist, on his punches. And he been doing more. And after the last month of training, his physique is now around like his season. Let's say his season 4 counterpart, and a little bit of Gon physique to mix with Gon's. So the entrance exam finally arrived. Deku was during the time he was been studying too, and finally entrance exam came around. Deku said, "All right, my first step is coming here through this door, through this gate." He went in the gate. He didn't trip. So he never met Uraraka. So before you about to go, Mina said, "Izu, I'm right. Hey, Izu." Like, "Oh, Mina, how you?" And Mina jumped on Zuko. Zuko caught her and started swinging her around. Said, "So how will how the rest of your 5 months of training?" And Mina said, "It's been good. And I did try to jam some studying in too, like." And Deku said, "Yeah, me too." All right, let's go. Like, so both Zuko and Mina went to the very important of the dam. So Zuko had second scored scored second in the written exam. Then he went to then they explained about the physical portion of the exam. And President Mike explained the robot, saying the 0 point robot works 1 point. The 1 point robot works 1 point. The 2 point robot works 2 points, and a 3 point robot it works 3 points. And found something. Suddenly, a boy with purple hair and glasses, not purple hair, with blue hair with glasses came up and said, "Excuse me, in your pamphlet there is a 4th robot, but what you said on the screen you only mentioned 3, and on the monitor is only 3. I thought you were supposed to be a specific height of a prestigious college to make this silly mistake. And you, the one with the black hair with green tips, huh? Like, you've been muttering all this time. You're disturbing us. If you're not gonna take this seriously, you should leave." Like, Zuko said, "I am taking this seriously. I'm just strategizing, and how I'm being destructive. You one is yelling at the proctor and try to correct him. He probably was gonna explain that before you really interrupted him." And President Mike said, "The boy with the kid, yeah, the boy with the boy with black hair with green tips is right. I was about to explain that." And the guy with glasses just sat down embarrassed. Everyone was laughing at him. So President Mike said the 4th robot is called a 0 point robot. Of course, it's worth 0 points. It's more of an obstacle So the best thing you do is to run away. So Deku, so everyone got in position, and Deku managed to be in the tr- same same testing course with Mina and Kirishima. Kirishima said, "Hey man, long time no see." You're like, "Kirishima, what's up?" Both Kirishima and Deku fist, fist bumped each other, saying, "Where you been these last 10 months? I've been training." And Mina finally saw Izuku like, "Izu, you here? You're also here too." Like, and Kirishima was like, "Izu, oh, oh, I forgot to tell you, Kirishima. Me and Mina are dating." Kirishima, I was like, "Wait, what? You two are dating?" Like, yeah. So you two were doing some secret training without me, man. I'm sorry, dude. Man, sorry, man. Of course, I had to train. Me and her were training for 5 months, and the rest of the month we're doing some single training and studying for the UA entrance exam. Like, dang, man, that's pretty hurts. I'm sorry, man. We'll make a deal. The person with the most gets the most score, score the most robot, win, or the or truly manly. And Kirsten said, "You on, man?" Then the door started opening. Then both Deku and Kirsten charged in, started destroying mad robot. And the guy with glasses said, "Hey, you supposed to wait till the proctor said ready, said go." And President Mike said, "What y'all doing? There ain't no start with an actual battle. Follow those two boys, and go, go, go." Then everybody started running to catch up. Izuku was just saying, "Gunkin paper, rapid fire." Then he rapid fire using his Gunkin paper, showing Matt 2 with 3-point robots. Then he swapped to his Gunkin scissors, double slot. Duncan scissors, double slice. Then he double sliced both 1 and 2 and 3 robots. Then he said, "Gun can rock." And he smashed the 1-point robot in his head. The dude would start running more and more, and the other proctors were like, "Whoa, this kid's amazing. What's this kid's quirk?" And Nezu checked his file. He went to quirk. He said, "None, quirkless." Like, what? This boy's quirkless. So what all these energy blasts he's shooting at? You have to have a quirk. Then Deku still saying, "Gunkin paper, rapid fire." Then he started rapid firing on the robot. Suddenly, the ground started shaking. The ground started shaking. Lucas said, "What's going on?" And suddenly, Lucas turned around. He saw the 0-point robot. Like, whoa, that's a 0-point robot? I had to get away. Suddenly, he hears a girl screaming for help. He turned around. He sees Mina underneath the rubble. He's saying, "Mina!" Then Zuku ran toward the robot. The guy with glasses said, "Hey, get out of there. That's too dangerous." He said, "Shut up." Suddenly, Zuku jumped. He started charging his net abilities. He said, "Gun can rock." He punched the 0-point robot square in his face, causing caused a huge sound wave to crack all the glass from the arena, from the testing area. 0-point robot destroying him during his full power Gunkin rock ability. Suddenly, Azuka jumped down finally got down. He lifted the rubble off of Mina and said, "Mina, are you alright?" "Yeah, I'm fine, dude. I just twisted my ankle." And Izuku picked up Mina bridal style and ran out and ran Mina to safety. Suddenly, President Knight said, "Time's up." Then a recovery girl healed Mina and said, "Young lad, do you need recovering?" He said, "Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine." He said, "All that iron bone training finally paid off. Paid off." Said, "Oh, okay. She'll be fine." He gave me the hand. He helped her up. Like, okay, I see you here on our date. I said, "All right, I see you." He gave me a kiss on the cheek, and they both went off. So, we do a few days later. Inko said, Izuku, you got a letter for UA." And Izuku said, "Really?" And Inko gave Izuku the letter from UA. Izuku went to his room, opened it up, and only a little disc flop came out. Suddenly, a projected All Might came. It's like, "Ha ha ha! I am here." Zuko said, "All Might." Say, yes, I am." I said, "Yes, I am All Might here." And congratulations, young Zuko Midoriya, to making it to UA University. You have broken my record. You have gotten first place in the entrance exam, breaking my record. And I want to congratulate you, Izuku Midoriya, to your Hero Academia. And this finally ended. Izuku was crying like, "I did it! I finally did it! I made it into UA. I'm one step closer to my dream of becoming a hero to surpass All Might." And Eagle said, "Well, I made it, Mom." With tears in his eye. Eagle was tearing up too. It's like, "My baby boy made it to UA. I'm so proud of you." So the next day comes, Deku's first day of UA. Deku was Inko said, "So, you got everything ready for school, is it, sweetie? You better not pack any action figures." Like, "Mom, I didn't." "All right, see you later." Say, all right, Izuku." So Izuku went to school, and he was like, "Wow, I finally made it into UA. It's amazing." Then suddenly he saw a pink flash jumped on Izuku's back, said, "Izu, you made it too." Like, "Hey, Mina, it seems like you made it as well. So, what class you going to?" "Oh, I'm going to class 1A." Zuko, I was like in surprise, like, "Me too." "Wait, really? Me too." And Mina said, "Oh my God, we're gonna be in the same class together." And Kirishima said, guess that's three of us." And Kirishima said, "Hey, Kirishima man, what's up?" "What's up?" "Yeah, what's up?" "So you also going to class 1A?" Like, "Yep." I can't believe it, man. Like, suddenly Tetsu came like, "Hey man, what's up?" Like, then Zuko and Kirishima say, "Hey, Tetsu, what's up, man?" He's like, I can't believe we all made it in UA." Like, all three of them gave fist bumps, fist fist pounding each other. He said, "Hey, Tetsu, what class you in?" Tetsu said, "Oh, I'm in class 1B." Like, "Oh, that's okay, man. We still gonna hang out." So both Mina, Kirishima, and Zuko went to class 1A, and Tetsu went to class 1B. So they just say you see both Bakugo and the same boy with glasses arguing with each other. Like, oh great, Kachan is also in my class. Suddenly, the boy with glasses came towards me, toward Deku. He said, "Oh, you must be the boy." Like, oh, you that same boy from the entrance exam. I want to kindly apologize for what I did. And how you knew about the secret rescue points? Like, yeah. Oh, it was just a hero thing to do. Wait, you would have gonna save her? Save her? It wasn't any points around it. It's a way of a hero to save somebody. Oh, you're all right. Oh, let me introduce myself. My name is Tenya Ida, from Somei Academy. It's from Somei High School. Somei. Oh, nice to meet you. Hey, Mina, can you let go of me, please? Mina said, "Oh, sorry about that, Easy." And Mina just wrapped her arm around from Izuku's arm. So they both went. Deku and Mina sat next to Deku, and Kirishima sat in front of him, sat behind him. Everyone started coming in the class. And one more thing, Kendo do the place the Visible Girl in the class 1A, so Visible Girl in class 1B. Yeah. Ooh. So everybody came in the classroom. Suddenly, a girl with brown hair with pink with, with round pink cheeks went towards Bakugo. And Zuka said, "Why that girl going straight to Kachan?" And the girl said, "Oh, you that you must be that boy with messy blonde hair." Bakugo said, "Huh? Who the hell are you?" Oh, I'm that girl that you saved. No. What's your name again? Oh, my name is Oraka, Uchaka Oraka. Thank you again for saving me. Zuka's eyes wide like, wait, Kachan actually saved somebody? That's good. That's good for him. And suddenly, a man in the sleeper bag said, "If you're here to make friends, you can leave." Suddenly, everyone turned around and see a man in a sleeping bag like, who is that guy? He looked like he has been sleeping for days. He said, "Oh, my name is Shota Azawa, and I'm your homeroom teacher." He drinking his applesauce pack squeeze. He said, if any for y'all ask, we're not going to that silly orientations. Here, put on these gym uniforms and meet me outside." So Deku and Kirishima grabbed their gym uniforms and I said, "Hey, follow! Oh my god!" Said, "Hey, follow those two boys and get yourself dressed." So so everyone was getting dressed. Everybody, Kirishima saw, "Damn man, you really did got stronger in the last 10 months." Like, yeah, I did do a lot of training. He seemed like you had got strong too, man. Like, yeah, both fist bumping. And suddenly, he saw a boy with a great mohawk say, "Hey guys, I scored a jackpot right here. There's people, all the second years, please, cool ass people." Luca said, "Wait, what?" Suddenly, Neto was about to, the guy with Neto was about to peep on the girl. Zuka put his hand in the hole, like, "What the hell you was about to do?" "I was about to peep on the girls. Want to join me?" Like, Zuka said, no, because my girlfriend is in there getting change." You should get changed yourself. Like, you think you can stop me? So suddenly Izuku just punched Mineta straight in his face, causing him to get pushed straight to the locker. He said, "Get your ass dressed now." Mineta just got scared. Like, "Oh, okay, I'll get dressed." Man, he's just a potty pooper. So Deku finally finished getting dressed. So both Kirishima and Deku both went outside. Deku said, Mr. Aizawa, can you tell there was a hole in the to the boys' locker room connected through the girls, so like anybody could peep on the girls. Can you get someone to fix that? And Aizawa said, "Oh, of course. Thank you for telling me that." And Manani said, like, "Damn it, he told the teacher. Damn, now we have no thing. I didn't even get a chance to look." So as I would say, all right. He threw the ball to Deku. He said, "You got the you had you the boy with the black hair boy with green tip. You got the highest score in the entrance exam." Everybody I was like, Buckle said, "What? How did Deku get the higher score than me?" Oh, I did broke all my record. And Bakugo said, "What, Deku? You quirkless bastard! How the hell you broke all my record?" He said, "I just did." So, and as I would say, that's enough. They don't pay me that much to deal with this shit. So, what's your highest ball throw? He said, "Oh, 100 meters." Everybody eyes went like, "Wait, what?" "Okay, you do that by using your quirk." He said, "All right." He said, "Gun can paper." Then he launched the ball all up to the air. He and Izuku got a huge gust of wind went toward. He said, then he boom. He got 8. He has 10,000 meters. And he showed the class like 10,000 meters. Everybody was shocked, like, "Whoa, 10,000 meters!" So you guys are allowed to use your, and remember, you're allowed to use your quirk. He checked Zuku's file. He said he was on quirk. He said he was quirkly. And I thought it was shocked. Like, wait, on your files it says you're quirkly, but that thing you did was but you did that strange ability right there. Oh, the file was right. I am quirkless, but what you just did that. Oh, it's called. I'll explain more after we're done this. Hold on. Yeah, I was explaining to you after this. So like, okay. So you guys can allow to use your quirks on this test. And Carbon, the guy with yellow hair, with black lightning bolt said, and Mino about to say, and Mino was about to say, we can use our it'll be fun. And Zuka said, "Wait, no, Mino, like, what is it easy?" Like, "Oh, you think it's gonna be fun, huh? All right then. The last person who get the person with the lowest score was gonna get expelled." Say, "Wait, what? You can't do that. We work hard to get the UA. That ain't fair. Like, fair. It's power hungry. Villains are fair. Natural disasters fair. Life isn't fair. It's our job as heroes to defeat this unfairness. If none of y'all gonna take this seriously, like I said in the classroom, you can leave. I'm here to train people who are gonna take this seriously. You better go. You better go beyond plus ultra style." So they begin the quirk apprehension test. So for the sprints, Ida got first and Izuku got third. For the jumps, Izuku got fourth on the jumps. On the side to side lunges, he got fourth on the side to side lunges, and Mineta got first. In the grip test, Deku got first on the grip test because he destroyed the grip test using his Nen abilities. And for the ball throw, Uraraka got infinity like in canon. Then a boy with a bird head came, just was about, so suddenly Izuku saw a red vein about to was coming on his arm. Suddenly the Aizawa deactivated his quirk. So the guy said, "What happened?" He used his scarf on the guy with a bird head. He said, "I saw what happened in your entrance exam. You just broke your arm. You can't just keep. You're gonna be a liability if you just keep breaking your limbs." So the guy with the bird head just focused on the quirk one for all from his arm, from his fingertips. They launched the ball, and he got 8,025 meters. He said, "That's not bad. It's all only a little bruising on his finger." He said, "Huh." He said, "Wow, what type of quirk he had?" Dark Shadow said. Then suddenly a black entity said, "Good job, man. Not bad." Like, "Thank you, Dark Shadow." Izuku Aiwa like, "Wait, he has two quirks?" And it said, like, "Interesting." So the person with the lowest score was Mineta. And the girl with the black ponytail, she said, "Probably you were just telling us that just to get us all serious." And Aizawa went straight to Mineta and said, all right, Mineta, you got the lowest score. You expelled. Get out of my sight." And Mineta started crying, like, "Oh, who needs it? I'm getting out of here. This school is crazy." And Momo eyes wide, like, "Wait, he was for real?" Yeah. And Kendo said, "I heard he expelled his whole. One of my friends that are second years told me he expelled his whole entire classes once." Everybody said, "Wait, what?" So everybody said, "Oh." So for the rest of y'all, here's Sybilis, and that's it for today. So everyone went back home. Deku went on another date with Mina, and the next day came around. So everybody was wondering who gonna be who gonna replace Mineta in Class 1A. And Aizawa said, "All right, I want to introduce you to our new student that is going to replace Mineta in Class 1A." He said, "Oh, you can come in now." Suddenly, a man with gray hair came out. Both Izuku and Kirishima with eyes was wide and surprised and happy. He said, "Oh, hello. My name is Tetsu, and I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm your new student for Class 1A." He gave I'm gonna sum this up. And the person who plays Tetsu is gonna be Shinzo. And Zuko said, Tetsu." Both Kirishima and Zuko said, "Tetsu, you made it in Class 1A." She said, "Yeah, man." Tetsu said, "Yeah, man, I did." And he activated his iron quirk. And I said, "Oh, you three know each other." Like, "Yeah, we've been training since middle school." That at least he won't be. At least he has friends here. I'm going to sleep. And then President Mike came. "All right, I'm here to teach y'all history. Then they were doing regular school stuff. Then All Might, finally was time for hero training. Finally, All Might said, "I am here, coming in like a normal person." Everybody said, "Whoa, it's All Might." And Ojiro said, "Wow, he wearing his Golden Age outfit." Yeah, that's right. Fuck me. What was it? Oh yes. So Ojiro said, "Wow, he was in his Golden Age outfit." Good eyes, young lad. And and it's time for to do some combat training. Everybody was all pumped up for the combat training. So you gotta look the part. You gotta be looking the part. So I might press the button, deploy all the hero outfit. Then put on your hero costume and meet me at Training Ground Beta. So everyone had the same outfit like in canon. So for what should be Deku's hero outfit? So Deku came out with a black and green. So a black and so like in the thumbnail, but instead of the UA color, he has a black and green, a black and green jumpsuit, and black pants and and black and green shoes. It's like it's with green highlight on the shoes. That's Deku's hero outfit. Everybody said, "Whoa, Deku!" He said, "Whoa, your outfit looks amazing." You know, he saw Mina's outfit like, "Wow, Mina, your outfit look amazing." They think he. So, all my saying, you guys look great in your hero outfits. So, days assignment is we're gonna do hero versus villains training, and we're gonna be working in the team of two. And either ask All Might, sir, why we have to work in a team of two? And Luke replied like, "Oh, some heroes do. Sometimes heroes have to work together with other heroes." So that's like, oh, okay. So All Might was explaining the rules and the teams. So for the team was Bakugo and Bakugo and then Ojiro versus Deku and Kendo. So Deku and Kendo was the heroes, and Bakugo and Ojiro was the villains. So for the next team was Kirishima and Tetsu versus Ida and Uraraka. And Ida Uraraka was the villain, Tetsu and Kirishima was the villain. So the next team was Mina and Momo versus Jiro and Kaminari. So Mina and Momo was the villain, and Kaminari and Jiro was the heroes. So the fight was. So I'm gonna narrate Bakugo's and Izuku's fight. So Bakugo and Ojiro got 5-second head start to plan and strategize a plan. And Deku and Kendo was also strategizing on the plan. Kendo explained Deku what her quirk called. So she explained my quirk I could make my hands. So my quirk is called Big Fist, and it gives me the ability to make my hands even bigger. So, let's see, masters. That's a cool ability. That's a cool quirk. What's your quirk? Oh, I'm quirkless. But kind of said, how can what you did in the quirk activation test? You used that strange blast ability, Oh, that's one of my nen abilities. The Kendo took was shocked. Like, wait, you know how to use nen? Like, yeah. Oh, do you know how to use nen? Like, no, I never got the chance. I never learned how to. My, my was where the dojo I trained at, they teach people how to use nen, but I never got the hang of learning the mastery of nen. In my dojo, the master they teach us to balance chi and nen. Only know how to balance my chi. So you have perfect chi control, huh? Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much yes. All right. It seems okay. The best plan to do, you go on ahead and fight Odra. Knowing Kachan, he probably gotta go after me first. So I might say gave him the okay to go inside. So both so Odra says, so what should we do? And Bako said, leave the shitty nerd to me. You can just protect the bomb. And Ojiro said, but Bakugo, we both work together at the team. Like, I don't care. Deku is mine. Said then he walked off. So after a while, Bakugo jumped. I was like, there you are, Deku. Said, Kendall, go. I don't. My partner couldn't handle her. All right, Bakugo, what's up? It's 21 and 18, 19, right? Uh-huh. He said Bakugo shot an explosion at Deku. Deku managed to die. Then he said Gungan paper, rapid fire. Then he shot Matt Gungan paper at Bakugo, causing him to get knocked back a little bit. Said that's all you got. And then Deku died towards Bakugo, charging his nen. He said, "Gun can rock." He punched Bakugo square in his gut, causing Bakugo to cough up a little bit of blood. That knocking Bakugo straight to the causing him knockout. He said, huh, that makes that 22 to 19. A Kachan that he dashed right back. He dashed towards where Kendall was at. Kendall was right near the arm at. He said, Kendall, so it's just Ojiro, huh? Like, yeah. Like, that was fast. Like, yeah. Bakugo couldn't handle my nen abilities. Like, whoa, he must be strong with his nen. Suddenly, suddenly a huge flow of nen energy went to Izuku. He went straight into the arm area. He said, "All right, Ojiro, time to how strong I am." Ojiro, why like wait? He's using nen, and Izuku said, "Oh, you heard about nen, huh?" But yes, I could never use nen. I only have pretty high chi control. Like, so you have chi control too, huh? All right, show me how far your chi control is. So suddenly Ojiro was flowing with massive chi. You're like, whoa, his chi. Instead, like, whoa, his chi control is pretty amazing. Then suddenly Ojiro dashed towards Izuku, swinging his flowing all his ki into his tail, giving him a big strike. He said, with a few feet back, he's like, whoa, that tail hit is pretty strong when you fuse it with chi. All right, I can't. I had to take this seriously. He said, "Gun can paper." He shot the Gungan paper at Ojiro. Ojiro managed to dodge his Gungan paper. Then he said, "Gungan paper, rapid fire." Then he started rapid fire all his Gungan paper attack. Suddenly, Ojiro was still dodging all his attack. He swung his tail at him. and he managed to back up and dodge his tail attack. He saw a huge crater on the ground. Like, whoa, his tail attack pretty strong. Shit. One more hit with that tail, he probably could knock me out. I had to use it. He said, "Gun, Ken, rock!" Suddenly, Ojiro going getting rocked with his tail, but he managed to bruise his tail. He managed to bruise his tail, give the tail massive damage. He said, "Ah, my tail!" So, now I got you. Then he charged it again, like, "Gun, Ken, rock!" Punching Ojiro straight in his gut. Causing Ojiro to cough up some blood, pushing him straight to a pillar. One of the pillars started tilting at Izuku. Suddenly Izuku said, "Gun, Ken, scissors!" They slashed the pillar in half. Man, to Kendall now. The Kendall ran to the bomb, touched it. Almost said, "Hero team wins." Then Momo explained who the MVP were. He said he gave the MDT to Midoriya because he had a great strategy, and he took care of both Ojiro and Bakugo because Bakugo was focused on trying to fight Midoriya instead of helping his teammate out. So with the match then the match with Uraraka and Ida versus Shima and Tetsutetsu. Just gonna say Kirishima and Tetsutetsu both beat Uraraka and Ida because they've been training with Izuku during their train all the time. So Kirishima is almost there to unlocking Unbreakable mode because he was training with Deku. So the fight with the fight with Mina and Momo as a villain team. Mina had a huge thing of acid, a huge weight. The floor was all covered in acid when Momo had the whole bomb area secured. And Jiro was using her ear jack, tried to listen in any footstep, but with no footstep. They finally made it to the bomb area. Suddenly, they opened the door. The Kaminari got trapped, and it got impaled. Got trapped in a net, in a arrow traps. So Kaminari was able to move. It was just Jiro. I was like, oh snap. He said, she put her hands out and said, "I give up." so Team Momo and Mina won their fight. So everyone else did what they did in canon. And it was the end of the next day. So as I said, so this is gonna be the most important thing you guys are gonna do in your entire hero career. Everybody's sweat dropped. He said, "What gonna be?" He said, "Choose a class president and a class representative." Everybody saw that it's just regular school stuff. Everybody raised their hand and said, "Hey, I want to be class president and class representative." The Ida said, "Oh, we're gonna do it the diplomatic way and vote and put a vote on it." So everyone did their vote. The people who was class president, class representative was both Kendo and Momo. Was upset like, really? I wasn't class representative. Have to be fair because I was the one who offered the voting system. And Kirishima said, "Hey man, why didn't you at least vote for yourself?" Both Momo and Kendo said, "Thank you for choosing us." So lunch happens. Everybody was talking and eating their lunch. Suddenly the alarm rang. Had rang. Everyone was panicking and we trying to get to the exit. Kendall saw it was just the media. The Kendall used her big fist and climbed up the escape. He said, "Everybody, calm down. It's just the media. We we remember we're supposed to be hero in training, and we got All Might, the number one hero here, and other heroes. So, please just calm down and go. Please escape the lunchroom in a comedy fashion." Everybody saw just the media, so everybody just went back to their seats and just continued eating their lunches. So, so the day of the USJ happened. So Mr. Azal said, all right. Today we're gonna be going to the we're going to the USJ to do some rescue training. So they got on the bus. Everyone was explaining about the quirk and what type of heroes, how successful heroes they're gonna be, and Suyu said, "Hey, Tokiyami, what is this, Suyu? It's pretty interesting. Your quirk, what's your quirk? Like, oh, my quirk is called Dark Shadow, and I have an enhancement quirk. Oh, it's weird. Your enhancement quirk is sort of like All Might's, like the number 100 All Might's quirk." And Zuko said, "Hey, yeah, so you had a point. You do have the same. Your second quirk is sort of like All Might's a bit." Huh. Suddenly, Kokima, everyone was surrounding Tokiyami. Well, you see, then Aizawa said, "All right, get out the bus. We're here." Tokiyami said, "Saved by the bell." So Tokiyami, everybody went out the bus. They were greeted by the Pro Heroes 13. So, and Oraka would start fangirling out, and Zuko said, "Oraka, are you okay?" "Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just a huge fan just a huge fan of 13." Like, wow, I could see that. And everybody said, "Hey, where All Might at?" Then, then 13 just looked out the number 3. No one could understand, but Tokiyami did. He said he had 3 hours. He used up his time limit, and so everyone went inside. Suddenly there were police and Kirishima and Tetsu said, "Whoa, I didn't know we got fake villains." Then Aizawa said, "No, those aren't fake villains. They're actual villains. 13 protect the students." Then I then Aizawa went into action and started fighting all the villains. Exactly like, whoa. I cannot. That's pretty. I had to help Mr. Aizawa. 13 says, stay back, young Midoriya. But Mr. Aizawa need help. Stay back. Suddenly, Korogiri came. Korogiri came and tried to warp gate all the students. And the Kettle said, "Ida, go, go get help." Like he said, on it. The Ito using his reciprocal burst to try to escape and try to get the other hero. Ito managed to escape using his reciprocal burst, and now he was going back to UA to get some help. So Corrigan managed to break 13th hero costume and managed to warp gate all the students into their respective areas, like in canon. So instead of Suyu, Deku, and Mineta, is Suyu, is Asui, Deku, and Tetsu. So both Tetsu and so so Asui saved both Tetsu and Izuku. Izuku says, thank you, Asui. I said you could call me Sue, Ribbit. Like, oh, sorry about that. But it's something that's always been something that was throwing me off. Like, what is it, Midoriya? Yeah, man, what is it? Why they brought you to this area? With your quirk, you're perfect for this area. It will make sense why they brought you in. See, so they wasn't they didn't plan this idea through. So we need to get out of this area, the shipwreck area. But how? Not with these villains. So everyone's. Wait, okay, I got it. So Zuku, he told him to plan. So, but so Sue grabbed both Tetsu and Zuku. Zuku said, "Gun can rock." Suddenly, a huge gust of wind floated around around the whole huge whirlpool, swirling around the whole villain. The villain was getting sucked in the whirlpool after Deku using his gun can rock. So Deku and Suyu and them managed to escape. Hold on. So they made it to the entrance, seeing Mr. Aizawa still fighting off the villains, the slaughter villain. Shigaraki said, "I had enough with this. Nomu, attack the Eraserhead." So Nomu was about to straight up punch the Eraserhead in the face, causing him to lose his concentration. He said, Zuko said, "No, Mr. Aizawa." So Zuko charged after Nomu. He said, "Gun can rock." Straight punched the Nomu in his gut, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. The Noble straight took his Gunkin Rock straight full on. Zuko's eyebrows say, "What? He managed to take my Gunkin Rock?" Really, Noble said, "Nomu, just get rid of that kid." The Noble slapped Zuko back a few feet on the ground, caused him to cough up a little bit of blood. And Tetsu said, "Midoriya, you right, man?" He's like, "Yeah, fine. This guy pretty strong. Even with my Gunkin Rock, he wasn't even phased." And Shigaraki was laughing. Still, foolish boy. Nomu got shock absorption. Your little attack wasn't gonna phase him. Like, really? Shock absorption, huh? Alright. Time to test out this new Gunkin Rock. He said, can rock. Dual mode. Suddenly a huge two orange energy was glowing on Deku's face. He straight charged at the normal. Straight punched him straight in his ribs. Still didn't phase him. So Deku was just constantly punching punching the Nomu over and over again. Then he charged it to one big. He said 100% gun can rock. But that man injured the Nomu a little bit, but nothing still happened. The Nomu straight punched Deku, pushing a few feet back and coughing up more blood. Suddenly, Deku just got up and dashed towards the Nomu and said, "Gun, can, scissors!" Just slashed the Nomu's arm. The Nomu was screeching in pain. He said, "Try to regenerate that." he saw the big weak points. Like what? So his weak point must be the brain. And no, suddenly Shigaraki about to charge at Deku to try to decay him. Deku like, wait, what? And suddenly Tetsu say, "Hey, leave my friend alone," and punched Shigaraki straight in his ribs, causing Shigaraki to be pushed back a bit. Suddenly, Deku jumped back like, thanks Tetsu. Like, no problem. Finish him off. Like, right. He said, gun, can, scissors! He straight aimed the gun can scissors straight into Nomu's brain, slicing them in half, killing him. So he grabbed Mr. Aizawa and said, Mr. Aizawa, are you okay? He said, yes, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Suddenly, the doors was broke out of the hinges and said, don't you fear. It all might ripped out of ties and he wasn't smiling. He said, and I am here. So, All Might just beat up the rest of the slaughter villains. And Shigaraki said, no fair. They cheated. Like, he's like, Korigiri, we leaving. Like, yes, Tomura Shigaraki. And both Shigaraki and Korigiri escaped leaving the other villains behind. So the other Ida came with the other heroes. He said, don't worry, guys, I brought help. So everyone was saved. But the only people were injured was only Deku, Aizawa, and 13. He said, where'd that normal? He right there. I had to kill it. That man with the hand fetish said he was created to kill you. Thought he was created, so he wasn't human. He called it a Nomu. Interesting. So everybody went back. So Deku got checked by a recovery girl. So was 13. 13 and I had to go to the hospital. So we get to the next day. Izuku was fully recovered. Aizawa still had the same injury like in canon. And Aizawa explained about the sports festival gonna be at 2 weeks. And Ida said, "Oh, are you sure we should have the UA Sports Festival? We just got attacked by a bunch of villains." He said, "Of course we should, cause if we cancel the sports festival, we're gonna show the villains that they won. So to prevent that, we're gonna show that the villains haven't won. That's why we still having the sports festival. So you guys got 2 weeks to train for the U.S. sports. That's how you get offers from pro hero agencies. That is your time to shine. If you don't, you won't get any offers, and you can get replaced during these time. Get replaced or get placed by a person from class 1B. Everybody say, "Wait, we can get replaced?" Like, yeah. And I was saying, "Yes, you can." So you should work. You really should show those pros what you guys really made of. So after a while, they were about to head on for do their 2 weeks of training. Suddenly, their whole classroom was bombarded with tons of students. Suddenly, Moma said, "So you must be class 1 who survived a villain attack, huh? You think you're better than our class, huh?" He said, "Huh?" The Bakugo said, "Move it, extras." And Ito was like, "How dare you call up asking if you don't even know who they are and stuff." And Shinzo said, "Huh, so these are the class 1A. So these are the prestigious class 1A. I can't believe they bunch of arrogant assholes." Like, hey, don't lump Like, hey, don't lump us with Bakugo. We all not arrogance around here. Bakugo say, hey, well, you acting arrogant as hell right now, Bakugo. So, remember, he said, remember, we are, all of us are gunning for your spots into Class 1A. So you guys better be ready, should be getting used to being in Class 1A after the sports festival. So Shinzo just walked off. Then everybody got out of their way. So I'm gonna skip 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, the start of the sports festival. So President Mike was introducing Class 1A, B, the business course, the support course, and general study. The Midnight said, "Can Nezuko Midoriya come up and say a few words?" Because Nezuko Midoriya was the class representative of the first years. Baku was, and he said, like, what? How this nerd became this class student representative? So Izuku went up to the podium. He said, "Hello, and thank y'all for coming to our UA Sports Festival. And I want with all my fellow opponents good luck, and hope they really try. Hope they do their best in the UA Sports Festival. You know, I'm gonna give it all I got. And for the people who's thinking that people who think that we're a bunch of arrogant bastards, we're not. We're lucky to made it out alive during that villain attack. So I'm gonna prove to Class 1B, the business course and the support course, that Class 1A isn't a bunch of arrogant assholes who was just think about getting their few minutes of fame during that USJ attack. And that's all. And he went down the podium. Everybody was cheering and everyone was pumped up. So during the first, Midnight Spin the Wheels, suddenly it showed to be a race. So President Mike asked, "So Aizawa, what will be the obstacle for these kids?" And the president, Mr. Aizawa said, "The door." Suddenly Midnight said, "Ready, set, go!" So everyone tried to squeeze into the door. Suddenly Shoto Todoroki used a flash freeze to freeze everyone out. Freeze everyone and he got in the lead. Suddenly, all you hear is gun can rock. And he shattered the ice using his Gunkin rock. Then all you see is Azuku, Bakugo, Momo, Kirishima, Tetsu, straight running after Todoroki, trying to get to the first place. Getting first place. So Deku was straight running towards one behind Todoroki. Todoroki see how fast he is. He's like, what? How he catching up? Suddenly, the robots would start attacking Todoroki. Todoroki used a flash freeze to freeze the robots up. And Azuka said, "Gun, gun, paper, rapid fire." So he was rapid fire all the robots. Then he managed to catch up to Todoroki, the way to the big gap. So Deku just unzipped his jacket. They started using it as the T-bar. They grind all the way up to the end. Then he put back his jacket. He started running after Todoroki. They was finally at the mine area. Todoroki was just freezing the mines up. And Izuku was just thought about, like, I got an idea. So Izuku was just collecting all the landmines in the arena. So he had enough for all that. He said, "All right, time to test my plan." Then he dumped them all of them. So all you see is Zuko flinging up in the air. He say, "Whoa, Zuko Midoriya is sky high." Suddenly you see both Zuko, Bakugo and Todoroki was fighting for first place. Suddenly Zuko said, "Gun can rock." They punched. Then he punched the ground with a nearby landmine. With that, suddenly a huge explosion pushed back both Bakugo and Todoroki. Zuko managed to do a barrel roll. They started running to the finish line. Zuko managed to get first place on the UA. He managed to get first place in the race portion of the UA Sports Festival. And present my screen said Izuku Midoriya got first place. Suddenly they see Bakugo dashing. The Katsuki Bakugo got second place. And finally Todoroki got the Shoto Todoroki got third place. So Midnight explained the second part of the UA Sports Festival. It was the cavalry battle. So, crack fingers. So she's playing all the rule thing. Said the person with the 1 million headband was Izuku Midoriya. Suddenly, everyone was giving Izuku killer intent because he was after his 0 point headband. The million of 10 million points headband. So suddenly Mina went behind Deku. He said, "Hey Izu, what work together? What team up?" Like, so Mina, no, of course I could only rely on you. Say, hey, that's what girlfriends are for. The Kirishima said, "Hey man, what team up?" Of course, man. Like, what? And suddenly Bakugo said, "Hey, Silverhair." We're like, "Huh, me?" Like, what's your quirk again? Oh, my quirk is called metal. I have a hardened quirk, but I can harden my quirk into metal. Like, come work with me. Like, okay. So Sarah joined Bakugo's team. So who joined? Who will replace Mina for Bakugo team? Because Mina joined Zuki. Oh, so we said Kendall joined Bakugo team. So it was Deku, Mina, and Kirishima, and you need one more member to join them. So a girl with goggles, with pink braids with goggles, said, "Hey, let me join your team. You got the 1 million point headband, right? 10 million point." So yeah, and she started showing her babies to Izuku. Say, "What?" Izuku say, "Whoa, is that the jetpack from the jet here?" Like, yeah. They started started geeking out about heroes. They said, "Oh, cool." He said, "Yeah, of course you could join our team." And Mei Hasame gave Izuku the jetpack. So Izuku tied the headband like Gon did. So he said, "All right, we'll get this started." And I said, "Begin." So Kirishima started using his hardening quirk. So both May and Izuku started flying their whole team up in the air. Bakugo said, "Deku, get your ass down Sorry, Kashan. No way, hell, we're not gonna lose. Go just dash towards Izuku like, no way, hell, man, you beat me. He tried to grab. The Mina just shot acid at Bakugo, causing Bakugo to go straight back on the. Zero used his tape to catch him. Said, hey, Bakugo, be careful. Like, shut up. Don't tell me what to do. We just focus on getting other people. So, they're going to skip a few hours later. So, Midnight said, time's up. And Deku still had the 10 million headband, giving them the first place win. And whew, my back. So for the Todoroki was Baku was in second place. Todoroki was in third. Shinzo team was fourth. So, during people and like Ojiro and the rest of Shinzo team was forfeited. And Deku said, "Hey, Ojiro, why you forfeit?" He said, "I don't feel like I deserve that win." So, okay. So Midnight explained the final round of the sports festival. It was a one-on-one fight. So the first round of the fight was Izuku Midoriya versus Shinzo. So before Izuku can walk into the arena, Ojiro warned Izuku like, "Don't answer none of that guy's questions. His quirk has something to do with talking." Izuku said, "All right." So, excuse me. So, so, so Midnight both introduced Shinzo and Izuku. So Shinzo said, "Huh, see like I get to face you first, huh?" So Deku didn't say anything. It's like, oh, it's too bad that your friend gave up like that. Deku still didn't say nothing. And I said, begin. The Deku shot straight ran toward Shinzo. He said, gun, can, rock. Then punched Shinzo straight out of balance. Called him to be out, giving Deku the win. And Shinzo said, huh, damn it, your friend, the guy with the tail quirk told you my quirk was. Deku just gave him a thumbs up and just walked away. So for the second match was Carbonari versus Ibarra. No, it was Todoroki versus Thera. Thera tried to capture Todoroki with his tape, but Todoroki just straight flash freeze Thera, giving Todoroki the win. So the third match was Ibarra versus Carbonari. Carbonari did the same thing like in Canon, but Carbonari straight up Ibarra straight deflected all his electricity and captured Carbonari, giving her the win. So the fight with Mei Hasume versus Tenya Ida happened same like a cannon. May use Ida as a walking advertisement and just forfeit her match, giving Ida the win by disqualification by giving up. So the next match was Mina versus Ayama. So the same thing happened in Canon. Mina managing to beat Ayama. So the next match was Momo versus Tokiyami. Tokiyami, like in Canon, Tokiyami beat Momo by using Dark Shadow mixed with One for All, pushing Momo out of balance. So the next match was Kirishima versus Tetsu Tetsu. So Kirishima Tetsu Tetsu was a little bit of thing happened in Canada, but Kirishima managed to unlock Unbreakable mode and beating Tetsu Tetsu, straight up beating Tetsu Tetsu in the end with his Unbreakable mode. So for the final match, it was Bakugo versus Kendo. So Bakugo said, "I'm not gonna go easy on you because you're a girl." Kendo said, "I like that. I want that any other way. I don't want that. I want you to go all out on me, Bakugo." He said, "All right then." The Midnight said, "Begin." Bakugo straight dashed towards Kendo using his explosions, straight exploding Kendo. Kendo got pushed back a bit. She used her big fist to try to slam Bakugo into the ground. Bakugo managed to dodge it. Suddenly, Bakugo said, through another hard explosion, and said, "That's all you got?" He's like, "No." She dashed toward Bakugo, straight, giving him a palm strike to his gut, using her big mix, and then with her big fist, Bakugo managed to be pushed back a bit, coughing up a little bit of blood. A little bit of blood. Said, "Lucky hit." The Bakugo started charging at Kendo. Again, Kendo used her big fist trying to punch Bakugo out of balance. Bakugo managed to use his explosion core to repel him back to the middle of the ring. I said, "Not bad. You almost got me out." Excuse me. So Bakugo straight that toward Kendo again. Kendo just straight sidestepped him and straight karate chopped his neck, causing Bakugo to pass out, giving Kendo the win. So for the second round, it was going to be Izuku versus Todoroki. Izuku was about to go fight Todoroki, go to the arena to fight Todoroki. Suddenly, the number 2 hero Endeavor told Izuku, said, "Hey kid, make sure you make sure you make my son use his his left side." So okay. So he just went off and the devil said, "I'm serious. Make him use his left side." And Izuku said, "All right, whatever." So he walked off. So Izuku went. They both, as the mic said, coming out of the left stage is Class 1A, Izuku Midoriya. It's also from Class 1A, Shoto Todoroki. So Midnight said, "Begin." And Todoroki shot a wave of ice at Izuku. Izuku said, "Gun, can, paper." Just straight shattered the ice with gunkin paper. He said, "That's all you got, Todoroki?" So Todoroki shot another thing of ice. He said, "Gun, can, rock." Punching the rock and shattering the ice. He said, "Damn it, Todoroki, you better not be holding back on me." Like, do me a favor, use your left side already. It's Todoroki said, "Oh, I see like my father got told told you to told you to tell me to use my left side. I'm not gonna use his quirk." It's like, what? So you're gonna this ain't you're not gonna you straight up gonna disrespect everyone that is going all out. You try to handicap some just for a little vendetta on your father. That's really stupid. The Luke charged that Todoroki, punching him straight in his gut. Todoroki got knocked out back a bit. He said, use your fire side." Then he suddenly a huge wave and then bursted around Izuku's body. He said, "I don't like people when they hold back." I worked my ass off or where I'm at. The seeing you just holding back really making me sick. Suddenly, Zuko said, gun, ken, paper, rapid fire. Then, suddenly a whole wave of gunkin paper just shot Todoroki, shooting Todoroki through several times. Todoroki was almost knocked out of balance. Todoroki used the ice to keep himself from being out of balance. And Zuko keeps telling him, use your fire side. And Todoroki said, no, I won't use this side. And Zuko straight screamed out, it's your quirk, not his. Suddenly, Todoroki had a flashback with his mother. Suddenly, Todoroki's eyes flashed. Suddenly, a huge wave of fire erupted out of his left side. Zuko said, finally going all out. Finally, I could finally fit. So Zuko started charging and he said, gun, can. The Todoroki, he went towards, he said, gun, can. Suddenly, a huge wave of energy was balling. He said the Todoroki was using his finisher move. He said, paper stream. Suddenly, a huge blast of the Gunkin paper was coming toward Todoroki. Suddenly, Tometto was about to block both of their attacks. Suddenly, a huge, massive explosion and a gust of wind came out of nowhere, causing both Todoroki and Midoriya to not be knocked out of balance. They put President Mike and Zawa did a slow motion frame who went out of balance first. They saw that Todoroki went out of balance first, so they gave the win to Izuku Midoriya. So for the second fight, it was Ibarra versus Ida. So Ida won like in canon, pushing Ibarra out of balance because he had her back turned to Ida. So for the third fight, it was Mina versus Tokiyami. So Mina, with one, because Tokiyami had one for all, so Tokiyami managed to beat Mina by him using one for all, mixing with Dark Shadow. So Dark Shadow was even faster than in canon. So win some and lose some. Then Deku came. Then it's like, hey Mina, you did very good. You really tried your best. And Mina just ran to Deku, started crying, and said, I can't believe I lost. I really worked hard. Deku just gave Mina a kiss on her forehead, said, I know you did. I'm very proud of you, Mina. Mina just smiled and just hugged Deku and said, you better win this for both of us. And Deku said, I will. And then the next fight began with Kirishima versus Kendo for the next fight. So Kirishima and Kendo, so Kirishima went in his hardening for him, and Kendo said, you better go all out on me, Kirishima. Kirishima said, no mention it. So they started swinging their punches back and forth. Suddenly, Kendo tried to karate chop Kirishima's neck, but Kirishima had his neck already hardened, so she couldn't knock out Kirishima like she did to Bakugo. So Kirishima managed to punch Kendo straight in her gut, causing her to get pushed back a bit. So Kendo said, I had to at least hold on till he ran out of stamina. So she was just holding on, still fighting Kirishima. Suddenly Kirishima finally ran out of stamina and said, damn it, I'm out of steam. So Kendo straight ran to Kirishima, straight neck chop Kirishima, giving Kendo the win. Said, damn, dang, Kirishima lost. He said, all right, the next fight was Ida and Deku and Kendo and Tokiyami. So he started running around in circles. Then he dashed towards Deku. Deku said, I can't help myself. I have to do this." The Deku just tilted his leg out. He tripped Ida out of balance. He's like, "Izuku Midoriya wins." Yeah, that was the most fastest round ever. Like, Ida said, "How dare you do that?" Like, what? I was tempted. You gave me a good opportunity to do it. Ida just sighs there. Suddenly, the match with Tokiyami and Kendo. Kendo tries to chop Tokiyami's neck, but Dark Shadow always had Tokiyami's back. So Kendo was not dealing with just Tokiyami; he was dealing with Dark Shadow as well. So, Kendo kept on getting pushed back by Tokiyami and Dark Shadow. Suddenly, Kendo, Midnight said, Tokiyami wins. Like, Kendo said, wait, what? She saw her body, her feet was already behind the line. Saying, what? I'm lost. She said, what, I lost? And Tokiyami said, you did very well, Kendo. She said, yeah, thanks. So, for the finals, it's Tokiyami versus Izuku. So Tokiyami and Izuku both walk toward in the arena. I said, "All right, Tokiyami, I wish you luck, man." He said, "You too, you too, Midoriya. You too, Midoriya." The Midnight said begin. So Tokiyami used use suddenly a wave of purple lightning flowing around Tokiyami. Tokiyami dashed toward Izuku, try to punch Izuku out of balance. Suddenly, Izuku just dodged Tokiyami, tried to punch him in his beak. Tokiyami said, "Oh, not bad of a punch." Like, it seems like you got stronger yourself, huh, Tokiyami? You could see that, huh? Yeah, I can. Both Tokiyami and Izuku went back. Tokiyami powered up one for all to 25%. Izuku powered up his net and said, "Bring it on, Tokiyami." Both Tokiyami and Izuku dashed toward each other, having a great, huge fist fight going on. Deku was punching it. Both Deku and Tokiyami were trading blows over and over. Suddenly, Tokiyami summoned Dark Shadow to scratch Deku. Deku managed to dodge. He said, "Gun, Ken, paper!" Shooting Dark Shadow in the face, causing Dark Shadow to be was a little uninfuriated. Then the Deku said, "Gun, Ken, rock!" Punched both Tokiyami and Dark Shadow in the causing Tokiyami to be pushed out of balance, giving Izuku the win. And here's the mic say, "The winner of the UA Sports Festival is Izuku Midoriya." Everybody was cheering on for Izuku. Everybody was happy. And at home, Ika was crying like, "My baby boy won! I can't believe it." And far away overseas, Saki was like, "Yes, that's my boy. That's my." He's telling all his fellow co-workers, saying, "That's my son right there. That's my son." So everybody was cheering for Izuku Midoriya. So the handing out the medals Again, Tokiyami got second place. Kendo got third place, and Deku had first place. So, introduces the number one hero, All Might. All Might handed Kendo the medal. Say, young Easter Kendo, you really did good during the U.S. Sports Festival. You keep on training, and you will become a great hero someday. Here's your third place medal. And All Might gave Kendo the third place medal. She said, "Thank you, All Might." She said, "Young." And he grabbed the second place medal. He said, "Young Tokiyami, I'm very proud of you. You made it this far in the U.S. First Festival. You showed you passed my expectations, and I'm proud to give you the second place medal. And keep up the good work, Tokiyami." He said, "Thank you, All Might." And All Might gave Izuku the third. Give Tokiyami the second place medal. And finally, he went to Izuku Midoriya and said, "Young Midoriya, congratulations uh, for winning the UA Sports Festival. I am very proud to give you this first place medal and keep up the good work, and you will become a great hero someday. Probably the number one. You probably passed me. You already beat my record." So thank you, All Might. So All Might gave Izuku the first place medal and said, "Here are your your first, second, and third place winner of the UA Sports Festival." And everybody started cheering, with cheering for them and stuff. Was all happy and stuff. Suddenly, he saw Ito walking out of the arena, talking on the phone, and Izuku said, "Why Ito walking away like that? Probably something happened with him. I'll probably ask him later." So the end of the UA Sports Festival happened. So Izuku was trying to. So next day, everyone, Zuku Bakugo, the Zuku, Tokiyami, and Kendo had the most offerings, and so for the internship, people still went to the same internship like in canon. So, but for Deku was surprised he got an internship by the Rabbit Hero Miracle. So he took the Rabbit Hero Miracle's offer to training. So he went to the Rabbit Hero agency. He said, "Whoa, this must be Miracle." Suddenly he sees Miracle training, doing some training on him with a punching bag. He said, "Oh, you must be the intern. You must be Izuku Midoriya." So, and everybody, and I gave out the hero name. People still have the same hero name like in canon. Bakugo's hero name is Dynamite. This should be Deku's. And he said, "Oh, I got it." And he just wrote it down on the paper and said, "My hero name is Gon." Everybody shocked, like, "Wait, Gon? Why Gon?" he smiled. He just smiled because it feels right. But all right. It's suddenly Emil is finally in our second. She's after midnight. The clock, alien queen said, "Don't." Deku said, "Don't worry, my alien princess. You can choose. You can have a better. I like it. I liked it." She started blushing like, "Oh, it's easy." And suddenly she got her second name was Pinky. That can work. Hold on. So when still during the naming, you saw Ida chose just his first name. He's like, huh? Why didn't you choose the hero name of Genium? Genium. I heard his brother was it. Then after class, he said, "Hey Ida, what's going on? Why you didn't choose your? Why you didn't choose the pro hero name Genium?" I said, young Midoriya, hello. Like, what's going on, man? Oh, nothing. And to answer your question, I didn't, I wasn't, I don't reserve that name yet, that title yet. So that's about it. And I'm just proud of you now now taking your parents, your family agency. You're going to a what's that hero's name? Hmm. You go in the you go in the natives you go in the natives agency in the native agency in Hosu. I know you're lying to me, Ida. What's going on? Ida said, nothing. I know you're lying to me. It's my brother. He got attacked by the hero killer, and last sign of the hero killer is that Hosu City. So I'm going. That's the reason why I'm going going to native agency because it's that Hosu, so I could try to kill the hero killer for paralyzing my brother. Because he can no longer be a pro hero no more because of him. Zuko said, you can't just go around and kill somebody, Ida. That ain't not what heroes does. Ida said, I don't care. He injured my brother. He can no longer walk. And Zuko said, what would your brother feel that you tried? What would your brother feel if you end up dead by him, huh? His heart would have been broken, Ida. You don't want to happen to your. You don't want to have your brother heartbroken, don't you? Won't you, huh? Huh, Ida? Do you really want your brother to be heartbroken to see that his younger brother was killed by the hero killer? Ida was staying in silence, like he said, "Fine, we'll go after the hero killer." And Zuko said, "Promise me, Ida. Promise me you won't go after the hero killer. If you break this promise, I will never forgive you." Ida said, "All right, I promise I won't go after the hero killer." Zuko said, "All right." So you're gonna take the offer to go to the Ingenium agency? Like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to change it right now. So Ida went to the classroom. Zuko just took Mina out for another date. Ida just walked back and said, I have to do this. I'm sorry, Zuko. So back to when Zuko met Mirako. So Mirako said, so you must be the pro hero Gon who won the sports festival. Oh, yes. And you must be the rabbit hero Mirako. It's pleased to meet you. Likewise. So I want to see what you made of. Get in the battle stance and see what you got. Gon said, all right. Gon. Zuko said, all right. So both Zuko and Miracle both got in their stance. Suddenly, both Miracle and Zuko charged at each other. They both was fighting Miracle was just using mad kicks, using swinging, using mad kicks to not try to kick, using a lot of kicks to attack. Deku was trying to dodge and punch her. And Miracle said, "Why are you not using any kicks?" "Oh, you want me to use kicks, huh?" Then Deku just straight kick Miracle in the side of her rib, called her to put back like. Huh. Miracle said, "Not bad. You have one mean kick. Not mean of mine." The Miracle try to kick kick Deku. Deku managed to dodge. He said, "Gun, can, paper." He shot the Gunkin paper at Miracle. Miracle able to dodge the Gunkin paper. Only Deku said, "Not bad. You managed to dodge my Gunkin paper. Is that all you got?" The Miracle charged at Deku. Said, "Got you. Gun, can." I was like, "Wait, what?" Rock! Straight punt. Miracle straight in her gut. She managed to been pushed back a few feet. She said, she spit out a little bit of blood. So, not bad. That Gunkin rock of yours is pretty strong. Alright, that's enough for now. We'll do some patrolling. So, Deku and Miracle were doing some villain patrol. So we're gonna skip to the attack of Hosu with the normal attack. So Deku and Miracle went to Hosu City to do some more patrolling, and Deku managed to run into both Tokiyami and Todoroki. He said, "Oh, Tokiyami, Todoroki, I didn't know you guys was here." Like, "Oh yes, yeah, we're here because I took the internship with my father." Like, "Oh, that's pretty awesome, man. What about you, Tokiyami?" "Oh, I took the internship with Gran Torino." Like, huh? Oh, he is one. He is one. He is a veteran hero. Suddenly, the normal attack started. So, go with offer Deku to use his quirk. He said, how many times I have to tell you, Miss Miracle, I'm quirkless. What I'm using is called Nen." And Miracle said, "All right, yeah, whatever. Use your Nen abilities." I said, "Okay." So, Deku said, "Gun, can, scissors." Just aimed at the nose brain, slashed it with his Gungan scissors, and he kept repeating. Suddenly, he saw Ida walking to a nearby alleyway. So, huh? What Ida doing in the alleyway? He said, "Hey, Okiyami, cover me. How do you check something out?" Tokiyami said, "Oh, of course, young Midoriya. Is anything bad coming? I contact you and Todoroki." He said, "All right." So Zuko ran to the alleyway. He already saw Stain already about to thrust his blade on Ida's spine. Suddenly, Zuko said, "Gun, can, rock!" Punching Stain straight in his back. Called Stain to get off of Ida. Said, like, "Midoriya, what are you doing here?" Like, Midoriya looked at Zuko with Zuko looked at Ida with anger in his eye. You promised, Ida. You promised that you want to go after Stain. You lied. You had your word. You broke your promise, man. Ida, how could you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, young Midoriya. I had to. Zuko just stared at him and said, "I'm never gonna forgive you, man. I'm never gonna forgive you, Ida. I lost all respect for you." Suddenly, Zuko said, "Gun, can." Stain about to slash Izuku said, "Rock!" Straight punching Stain straight in his guts, causing Stain to cough up blood, knocking him out. Suddenly, Izuku said, "Native, sir, are you alright?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine." So, Izuku grabbed the capture table, captured Stain. And finally, Miracle came like, "Izuku, he's like, yeah, I'm fine." He just looked at Ida in disgust. He said, "Oh, here's the hero killer. A man to save Ida and Native. Ida was trying to get revenge for what happened to his brother." And Miracle said, "What?" And finally, the quirk wear off of Ida and man to stand up. And suddenly, Miracle just kicked Ida in his face. Said, "Are you out of your mind? You want to know what happened if Stain would have killed you if Izuku wasn't there?" Like, but he killed my because he injured my like. So what? Your brother's still alive, isn't he? Like, yes, but so you had no reason to go after him. You did it just for your own petty goals. So Miracle just walked away, and Zuko said, just sighed and walked out to Miracle, behind Miracle. And Miracle took the credit of capturing Stain. So the next day happened. Ito had to write a 10-page apology towards Native. So the so the All Might called Tokiyami for the whole Island event. And Tokiyami said, "All right." So Tokiyami and All Might was cast the plane to Island and stuff. Suddenly, Melissa Shield ran up to All Might and said, "Uncle Mike, you here?" Said, "Oh, Melissa, good to see you again." Started twirling her around. Said, "Who is this?" "Oh, this is my student Tokiyami. Here to see." "Oh, nice to meet you." So, my dad was waiting for you. Like then All Might went to David Shield and said, "Oh, David, my dear friend." Like, "Oh, hello. Oh, oh, Toshinori. It's been a while." So, Melissa was showing Tokiyami around. So, suddenly they heard a bunch of. He went to the. Suddenly he heard gun, can, paper, rapid fire. Suddenly a bunch of gun, can, paper, rapid fire hitting the robot. Suddenly the robot was all destroyed. Said 0.5 seconds. So, not bad. Suddenly he said, "Oh, Tokiyami, you here too?" Like, "Oh, Midoriya, what are you doing here?" "Oh, because I won the sports festival. I managed, unable to bring one. I managed to go to Island plus one more person. So who you brought?" And suddenly Mina said, "Oh, hey Tokiyami. Oh, Mina, you here? You're here too." Like, yeah, Zuko Vayami. Yeah, but it's only suddenly Kirishima said, "Hey, what's up, man?" Oh, I had two extra tickets, so I brought Mina and Kirishima and Tetsu did some rock paper scissors, but Kirishima managed to win the rock paper scissors. So Kirishima is here. So hold on, I'll be back.